Yo, I feel a bit stressed out to make a video right now. Low-key. Um, um, just been working really hard, you know. I think what it is that I've been putting too much work in. I've been trying to start my own business, and I've been putting too many hours into research, you know. So I should really say who my mentor is, but I can't access that while I'm filming, so it can always go in the description. I'm still thinking about, you know, I think it would help if I could just 100% forget all about it. Um, just want to scoff. Just want to get these melons down me as quick as I can. I've had a hell of a day. Oh, it's the 1 hour webinar, and then I agreed to a 45-minute interview, and I put that like I had a brilliant product idea. So what I needed to do right after having written that down and submitted it as like my reason for like wanting a 45-minute interview was check the internet and make sure that I can get the product that I'm after. Which I did for an hour. Half an hour when I was here, half an hour down Ferry Meadows, and then I just went crazy and just went really hard at it, trying to find the right product. And I low-key stressed myself out. I mean, I think what it is that I've woken up to the huge amounts of money that can be made this way. A person does need starting capital, you know, a wad of money to start with. but it's nothing like the 60,000 that'd be required to start like a franchise. Completely different ballpark, much smaller amount of money. I sat there for about 2 seconds wondering if I was going to choke or if it was the liquid was just going to run down the right hole, but it didn't. Yeah. So I mean, my day. What's my day been? I mean, I was frustrated by the postman because my CBD was posted yesterday, right? So it should have arrived this morning. It hasn't. I thought I accidentally signed up for $100 worth of help from my mentor when all I need is her book, which is $4.95, right? And and there's this free like 1 hour webinar which taught me everything. Just put my mind in the 100% right, holding the right space for like what this is all about, really. So because I'd waited him till 11 for the postman, the webinar was at 12 till 1, so I just waited in an hour and I did the webinar. And then I thought to myself, like I just said, I got to back up what I've said with like products that fit the description of what I'm saying I can provide. You know, for half an hour, and then I went out to Ferry Meadows. And there was a funny vibe down there, you know, it wasn't, it was just a funny vibe, you know, I guess people are weird and I don't know, to be honest. So I speak to her. Oh, by the way, I have to upload the video first, right? And when it's completely uploaded and processed, then I can put her name in the description. And the name of her book. Whew. I mean, I can't believe. Always coming up with the old-fashioned sayings, man. It's been such a long day. It's like about 7 o'clock now. I woke up at, when did I wake up? 5 o'clock, you know? 5 o'clock this morning. Or was it 4? I'm not sure. I think it was 5. I know it was 5. My neighbours are weird because, like, as soon as they heard I was up, they started running the water off and on, off and on, off and on, off and on. I don't know why they do it. They won't talk to me about it. When I knock on the door, they won't answer to me. And then they started having a bit of a party, you know, heard really loud talking, you know. And, you know, I felt a bit bored, you know, because I had to get from 5 till 6. And when I got till 6, I was a bit bored. And I said to myself, oh, I don't really feel like walking down Fulbridge Road. I'm sorry about the washing machine. The door's... Where's the door? I can't see the door. Am I behind the door? Yeah, there's the door. Yeah. The door's open, so it's making a lot of noise. I might have to close it. Yeah, I'm going to close it. So, I have to unplug this because I'm charging it. So what am I talking about? Yeah, so at 6 o'clock, I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, I really don't fancy walking down Fulbridge Road this morning. I'm not into it, you know, sort of vibe. And then, like, this is the dopest part because, like, I get spontaneous now. Lately. And, just plug this back in again. And I just shoved my trainers on. I just put my trainers on and I just went, just like that. You know, and when I came back, it was 7 o'clock. And, when I came back, it was 7 o'clock. And Asda, Morrison's, right, opens at 8. So I went to Morrison's and I got myself some milk, some almond milk and normal milk, and 2 pots of melon and a stir fry and some prawns and some vegan sandwich stuff and a loaf of bread. And so I rang my mum in the morning and I says to her that, oh, I'm just gonna fly down Ferry Meadows, you know. You know, but first I'm gonna have like my prawn stir fry, which I did. But then I was just waiting and waiting and waiting for the postman because, like, he can come anywhere in between like 9 and 11, and yeah. So I don't know. So that's my morning, really, and then waiting for the postman for 2 hours. But like I was totally relaxed. I was totally calm. I was totally happy, you know. But I did get pissed off. I got pissed off because I really, really, really wanted to get down Ferry Meadows early, because I think that's where the vibe would have been. I think I missed the vibe. I think that was what was wrong with Ferry Meadows today, is that I missed the vibe. I think everyone would have been down there early. And yeah, what am I saying? Yeah, so I had this cider in my bag, and it was probably about 11:30, and I got angry. I was like, I've got to have this cider now. I can't have it down Ferry Meadows. It's not gonna give me the buzz that I need, because it only gives me that buzz when I'm down Ferry Meadows. So I'm gonna have it. It's not gonna give me the buzz, and I got angry about it, but the way I channeled my anger was just to drink it. Just to drink it. So I drank it, and then I was calm again. Um, yeah. So I I left Ferry Meadows to go to the chip shop and the Tesco to get chips and curry sauce and a bottle of water, because I needed some food. I needed water because I dehydrated myself today because it'd been so hot. And then I went back to the woods on the way to Ferry Meadows. I had a wee in the woods because it's a long way. I just had a wee in the woods, and I looked to see what time the bus was going to arrive. It said 9 minutes, so I got the bus back here, and that's my whole day. And I just don't. I just. I'm shook. I'm shook that all of this took. I mean, I have been working on this project for the last hour. You know how I say, like, I've worked on it too hard and I've stressed myself out low key. You know, I have, but that's my day. So I think I'll end it here, and let's see what happens tomorrow. Goodbye.